Okay, so what's up, YouTube? It is Spacey AI one more time. About to give you another video. And currently, right now, I'm actually using DeepSeek R1 to actually develop a video sharing website similar to YouTube. As you guys can see, the website is being currently developed in real time. And I am also using Rookline, which is a framework that can use different LLMs to basically just code for you, just operate as a coding agent to basically just do whatever you want it to do. And this is what I've gotten so far. And I kind of want to show you the file structure. I'm also using Windsurf as the IDE for this. Now, I'm running into some errors, and obviously, you can see that the site does not work perfectly. However, we do have the file structure already set up, and this was all done by DeepSeek R1. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about DeepSeek R1. So essentially, DeepSeek R1 is an open source reasoning model, and just like the ChatGPT O1 model, it is able to think and make decisions based off of that. These are some benchmarks comparing DeepSeek R1 to OpenAI's O1 model. And as you can see, it is very close to the O1 model. And keep in mind, this is open source. In fact, in some benchmarks, it actually outperforms the O1 model, especially in math, as you can clearly see. And I'm comparing the 32 billion parameter model to O1. You also have O1 mini and DeepSeek version 3, as well as DeepSeek R1, which is sort of the mini version to the 32 billion parameter model. But obviously, this is crazy. And being that this is an open source model, you can install this on your local machine. That makes it insanely useful. If you read up, I'm going to leave the link right here to the R1 model. There's some pretty crazy stuff that this model can do. It's very powerful. Using the power of distillation, patterns of the larger models can be distilled into smaller models, and that can lead to better performance compared to reasoning patterns through RL or small models. And essentially, what this means is that we can create smaller models using distillation, and these smaller models can be as powerful as GPT-4o. And that's insane that you can actually do this in an open source manner. And you can kind of read up on this. You can actually download the model from Hugging Face. So you have two models right here. You have the R10 model and the R1 model. Now, the R10 model is the model that was mainly trained on reinforcement learning, while the R1 model employed a combination of supervised fine tuning as well as reinforcement learning for its training. So that's essentially the main difference. And obviously, we have the distill models right here, which are models that are fine tuned based on these open source models. So essentially, these are models that were created, as I stated earlier, through the process of distillation. And obviously, you can see you have Quen 1.5b, Quen 7b, Llama 8b, Quen 14b. So we're creating models with the DeepSeek R1 open source model through the power of distillation, which is really, really cool. And as I said, you can create models as powerful as GPT-4o, which is insane. And as I spoke about, the evaluation results are right here. So you can definitely read up on this. I mean, it is pretty insane what this is capable of doing. I really believe that this is a game changer. And being able to now use a reasoning model like this to go ahead and write code is pretty crazy. Now, sort of going back to this website that I'm coding right now, it is working. I mean, it is working. The name of the website is Video Share, but obviously there is some issues with the code that I still need to work through. It doesn't look right, so I can go ahead and just kind of check the console and see what's going on, and I can go from there to build this up. But this is pretty cool. I mean, at this point, as you guys can see, we already have the structure of the website. We already have all the pages. We have all the modules imported. We have the different models that we're going to use to interact with MongoDB, and we have MongoDB connection already set up. There is some manual work that you have to do, especially setting up your MongoDB connection. You're gonna have to do that manually because, quite frankly, it's not really easy unless you're using computer use. We have the server set up and stuff like that. And you can build on, you can keep building on top of this, but this is really cool. And I wanted to show you this. I wanted to show you the power of DeepSeek R1 and just its ability to really go ahead and create stuff, go ahead and get things done. Now with Rootcline, you can actually go ahead and set this up right away. So all you have to do is go to your settings, and then you would go to DeepSeek as your provider. Then you'd set whichever one you want to. And essentially what this would do is that it will just use the API to go ahead and connect to this model. Now the API is very cheap. As you guys can see, we have the chat model right here, and we're only paying 1 cent, just a little bit over 1 cent per million tokens, which is insane. And then obviously the reasoner model is 14 cents per million tokens. But compared to other models out there, I mean, and what you're getting, the value you're getting for your money, I mean, this is ridiculously cheap. So let me know what you guys think. Have a great day, Pacey AI. I'll be putting out more videos like this in the future. Remember to leave a like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Check out my other videos. Have a great day. Pacey AI signing out. Peace.